Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I was going to do this video. Uh, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm not really like a brainiac and all that, and it's kind of, it's scary too, man, because, man, they did some rotten things. Anyways, I'm sitting there looking at Pinterest, and I'm looking at the solar system, and listening to the music and stuff, and next thing I know, man, Holy Father, he starts rocking. Because he lights things up and does things when he wants to do it. And I'm on the little Pinterest thing, and on the Pinterest, you got the picture, and then you can move that thing up and down and side to side and focus in on the little parts of the picture, and then it brings up different pictures on the bottom. So I'm sitting there, and I scroll down, and I'm looking through going through the solar system through this stuff, the lights and all that. So the first thing I do is I go straight for the moon, man, because I hear Holy Father. I'm like, oh shit, we on a ride. So I go straight over to the moon, man, and Holy Father starts talking about his light, and his love and his children and his heart and all that. And then, so we go from there, and I see the satellite, and I'm like, oh shit, there's one of their stations. Because Holy Father tells me, so I go over to that satellite, and Holy Father's talking about that satellite, man. And like all the information for the world, they're in them one satellite. And that main satellite, man, is feeding all the demons and all, but they use those satellites, the informations and stuff like that, subliminal information and all that oppression and your thoughts and everything, because you're part of this world. Your Holy Father's light, his being. You shed light for him on this world. You're part of the earth. You come from the earth, the moon, all that. It's all intertwined together. And they try to suck the light right out of Holy Father, Holy Jesus, and their children. Right out of you. You're a star. But anyways, that's what he's showing me, man. They got them informational satellites. They got a world, Holy Father talks about, in the book of Enoch, the irons, all the metals and the coppers and all that. How those are going to bear witness. The sun is going to bear witness. The moon will bear witness. The earth will bear witness, because literally, Holy Father has calculated the amount of rape that has been going on in every single area. They have tried to use everything. Pharmakia, that's one example right there. The irons and the metals inside of your body. They literally, when Holy Father says, I clean a man's house and they send more, man, they want to suck you dry from everything that you're made of, that Holy Father's made of. They've got a world, like I said, Holy Father, and I've seen, it's crazy, man. They're flying around up on clouds and shit, breathing over the recreational centers, perversions in and out of people's houses and stuff, trying to suck the life right out of them and pump gross subliminal emotional shots into their hearts. I've seen her sitting back behind the TV, man, smiling, beautiful spirit, talking to the family, like little fucking cartoons, because it's their family. Holy Father peeled back their little cartoon faces. You could see the evil, demonic witch back there just freaking throwing out subliminal oppressive shots, pitting the family against each other. the irons and the metals and the zincs, man. You see the subliminal oppressive commercials, man. They want you medicated. They're driving around in the atmosphere, man, in full manifestation of vehicles, no problem. Dude was telling me, one of them evil spirits and shit, sitting there telling me, he's 5,000 plus, 6,000 plus years old. Let me get my numbers right. You guys be watching my videos, and I'm all 7,000 plus years. We're coming up on 7. 6,000 plus years old. Or no, 6,000, 7,000, 5,000 plus. See, my numbers stink. 5,000 plus years old. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the vehicles, man. There's a world Holy Father saves you from. Them satellites, informational satellites, sucking the light right out of you, man. You are Holy Father's dirt. We are part of this earth. We're grown here, man. You know what I'm homegrown. They smoking. They trying to smoke you up. Stories, oppressive, decisional contemplations, man. It's disgusting. Sitting in people's houses, man. Creating contemplational destruction. Driving around in the atmosphere in these fucked up vehicles, dressing themselves up in big old creatures, using your light while you're sleeping in the bed, man, sad and depressed. Some of you, it's a trip, man. Or some of you are out there being child molesters. Some of you out there, it's just rotten. Every time I see them, it's always child molestation. They have like, and it talks, if you read the Bible and you look at the history of them, every single time they've gotten one of Holy Father's children, ever since the beginning of time, ever since they started it, literally, they came down, you know, screwed the women, screwed the children, manipulated Holy Father's spirit, created these freaking giants, these manipulative rape. I mean, you should see. I mean, the poison ivies and the Chewbacca's and all them, the Batmans and all that shit, the Jolly Green Giants, the swamp monsters, Swamp Thing, and all that. Those are real creatures, man. Before the flood. You want to talk about, Frankenstein. That's them, man. That's literally them playing before you on TV, man. Subliminally telling you who they are. They're fucking Frankfurters. Manifested Frankfurters, chomos, running around dressed up in sick oppression, man. You know what it's like to see a being, a fleshly being dressed up in a subliminal oppression staring right at you, holding its stomach and staying sick just so it can live in you, hold on to your every being so its parents and it can dress up in a fancy fucking car and drive around looking like a piece of shit in a world that you don't even see. I mean, this shit's crazy. I forgot what the video is supposed to be about. You wouldn't even believe it, man. Go look up that video, Aerials in the Sky, by I forget the name of the band, and you'll see that's real shit. And they're using your body. They're using Holy Father, His every being, Him and Jesus Christ and their children and their creation to be that. To be gross horror warmongers. Oppressive, subliminal child molesters, man. It's a trip. Oh, satellites. That's where we were. Yeah, Holy Father was talking about them. We went to that station, that satellite, and he's talking about, how, they literally try to suck him dry. And then you see them driving around in their machines. He's showing me their machines, and their lights and everything else. And they literally have, built all this off the rapage of Holy Father, Holy Son, and their children. It's like someone coming into your house, man, and pumping your heart into their heart. Just stealing your being, climbing into your body, throwing you aside, and using your love, everything that Holy Father is in you, and twisting it. Let your yeses be your yeses and your noes be your noes. Seek Holy Father, Holy Jesus, and the truth. Because it's only through them that you're saved, that we are saved and even alive. I mean, it's more than just. I mean, there's a lot going on. I mean, this manifestation of light and spirit and rape of Holy Father and their transformation into being is disgusting, because they only do that through raping off of Holy Father, because this is his house. Everything in existence is his. They're a canceristic disease. And it's a trip, man, because it's just like the Book of Enoch says, man. All them angels, he goes through them. Them angels, man, they did. They're a bunch of freaking chomos, man, and their children run around, the evil spirits on this planet every day, all day long. Popping up in the houses like fucking puppets and shit. Oppressive flesh puppets. Sitting there telling me how they kept themselves in a dreamscape for 6,000 plus years, or 5,000, whatever. And but the dreamscape for them to get that is through your Holy Father's oppression of who he is. Or through oppressing Holy Father and raping who he is. Twisting everything, man. It's a complete perversion. I mean, I don't even know how to explain the sheddings of light, the truth and everything. I mean, the truth is the truth. There ain't no stopping the truth, no matter what. They've locked themselves up in complete emotional conversation. I go through the pillaging and the rapings that they have performed on Holy Father, and they have absolutely made sure that they have completely separated themselves in a abominable, horrible existence. They've wrapped themselves up so tight in such a futuristic, decisional manipulation. It's horrifying on every single level. The pillaging and rape of Holy Father, Holy Son, and their children that they have performed have literally put them into a horrific eternity. And it's through their own hearts, their own spirits, their own minds, their own continuous workings up to this very moment. Manipulating on the streets and in people's houses right now, sipping off blood, semen, and baby. They literally seek to consume Holy Father from his house to the womb of his children.